Hi guys, my name is Debbie and I'm an intuitive reader as well as a medium here, and I'm here to give some type of messages from beyond. Hopefully this does help and resonate for whomever this is meant for. Let's just get into it here. Oh, that was weird. Something just moved by itself in my pencil container, or my pen container over there. All right. Oh. I literally heard nothing has changed. Now, this is their perspective, okay? Obviously, physically, that they have been moved on to the afterlife here. But to them, they look at this passing as them not really changing. They still love you. They still reflect on the good times, you know, and the bad times too, because you do have the Seven of Swords. Now, I am feeling that there's a little bit of remorse that they feel in regards to there could have been, this is definitely in regards to a marriage, okay? I feel this is a husband that passed, and I feel that there could have been, I heard accusations of possibly cheating. Yeah, that's confirmed. They've shown me my one friend who lost her husband and turned out that he did, okay? But she didn't know about it. So I feel like there's a lot of guilt feeling here because I feel that you're going to find out this information. Now, I do feel that you have always had this inclination that this did take place, okay? But I feel like you just kind of moved on, kind of didn't acknowledge it really, okay, because out of love here, all right, he just wanted to keep on working on this. I feel like he appreciates that because he knows that he was wrong, and yet he still received his your love from him here, and I feel that he is sorry, basically, okay, regardless of the situation, of some kind of guilt, could be with a third party here, had an affair or what have you. He's been waiting to say this to you. He wanted to correct the situation through this way, but there was some kind of temporary hold, meaning that, you know, there's all kinds of points of views here, okay, in this certain subject. I might write about it in my next book, but you got the devil's hand facing the high priestess. The high priestess is a very spiritual card. It's going to the light, you know, and then of course the devil here. So, but with the hand facing that, there was a temporary hold in reaching, you know, heaven here. Okay. Now I feel like, you know, you know, everybody has their perspective of, you know, like purgatory or whatever, you know. I feel it's more like he had to confront the things that he did wrong here on earth before he could really technically enjoy the afterlife here. So he does have a lot of guilt here, okay? Yeah, he does live with that, and he's repeating it again. I'm sorry, I'm sorry. I feel like you are going to be understandable, you know, wish that it either came out before he passed, okay, whether you didn't technically know about this third party or what have you, but regardless, just come out and come clean with it, you know, wishing that he could have done this prior to this situation now. He knows that you're correct. I literally heard that, but it was the guilt that he couldn't get past to speak the truth here. Well, I feel like there's an upcoming decision that you're going to make to kind of move, okay? I do get that a lot, you know, from time to time, but I feel like there's a little bit more work. And I also feel literally like work, saving money kind of thing. You will be successful with this. And I also feel that for the wife here, you're going to get another job. This might be a job that is going to be totally different from what I'm hearing things, sorry. But yeah, from what you're used to doing. I almost feel like medical care, like you working in a nursing home. Now, you might not have your degree, but you can still volunteer. You can work there. You can get your license. One. This is great. One time when my husband was sick, not that part was great, but yeah, and the doctor, like one of the big wigs, man, he's like, and this is out of Philadelphia, the University of Penn he was at, right? So this is a big hospital, right? Like Jefferson, University. Yeah, it's one of those big hospitals. But it's a learning hospital, so there's some kind of relevance to that too. I do feel that you're going to be taught with something to be able to move forward with your career in regards to either nursing or an assistant. Not an assistant. Let me explain the story. So one time I was in the elevator, and I know there's a law you can't talk about people's health, and I watched that, and he did too, but I was entrapped in this elevator with this bigwig doctor, and they're always so serious, right? So, but yeah, and so point being is that he talked to me, and I was like, whoa, I was doing the Urkel. I was like, whoa, or the Joey, not the Urkel, sorry. And I was just shocked in itself. And what he said was pretty amazing. He goes, we just love you. We love your personality. We love your sense of humor and how you're pulling everything through, being there, blah, 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 blah. Did you ever think about going into nursing? Like even like going for a degree with like taking blood pressure and temperature, and wheel the cart around. I mean, like, he goes, just your personality, it would just cheer people up, you should seriously look into it. Did I do it? No, but I did think about it for a good, 2 years. I did think about it because that meant something. Like he was up there, like that, you take that stuff seriously, but yeah, so I just feel like there's some kind of advancement here. You're going to kind of branch out. Okay. Never had any kind of medical, goal, I just knew what I was supposed to do in life eventually here. But definitely, yeah, I feel like you're going to be successful in selling an old house here, really manifesting for this move here. You could have some issues with people kind of sticking their nose in your business here, like a friend or something. But yeah, they could make you feel kind of bad, guilty, kind of bring up, well, how can you leave so-and-so, like a sister or a mother or a child, you know what I mean? But you get to live your life, just kind of ignore them to some degree, not being mean or anything. But I feel once you get that goal of getting some extra money here, I do feel that you will be successful. Yeah, you're going to make an offer here. This is very well protected. You are supposed to do this, I feel. Something to make you happy. I do feel that. You're going to be putting in an offer here, and I do feel that a realtor is involved, obviously, but I feel that they're going to kind of advise you, show you, give you the link. It could be even out of state, what I'm feeling here with that being said, that you're going to be looking into here. But yeah, definitely reach your goals. Listen to your intuition. You do have it. Everybody has some type of intuition. I strongly believe that it's just how well do you develop it, But yeah. Yeah, don't listen to the naysayers. You're going to be signing something, I feel, meaning documentation. And you are going to move. You got the Empress here. You got the Justice and the Four of Wands. That's signing documentation for a home. Four of Wands is literally a home, okay? It's also technically known as taking that next step. Sorry about that. He wishes that he could have saved some extra money here, okay? I don't really want to get into that. I feel like in regards to this third party here, sorry. But yeah, I literally heard that he may have spent some extra money on this third party, meaning a hotel. Now we're getting into the nitty gritty here, and that makes me queasy. All right. But yeah, so I feel like he wasn't responsible with the money that he made went to the wrong people, meaning that he should have made it for you and not that third party. There's a lot of regret here. I do feel that he wants your forgiveness here. He knows that it's going to take some time here. I do feel that there is a little bit of an inheritance, not as much as you think, right? That you're going to be receiving. But there is some kind of relief I heard that you will be hearing from someone about a, some money, some inheritance here. And I feel that with that inheritance, that money that comes in, that things are going to improve. And I just feel like you need a different area, different location, a different home, change of scenery. Could be out of state like I'm feeling, but regardless, this is what I have. Interesting. So we really didn't cover too much, really didn't get too into it, but I am feeling strongly though that, you are supposed to move. There's going to be people that are going to be kind of, nah, don't do that. How can you leave so-and-so, like a family member or whatever, But these people that you're leaving, they're grown people. They're not like children. You're not leaving children behind, But yeah, everything's legal, okay? But definitely, people say their 2 cents, with everything in life. But yeah, but he is terribly, terribly sorry for what has happened. There's definitely a third party here, and, the guilt of spending that money on the third party here that he knew he shouldn't have done, should have went to you instead, because there wasn't as much money as he would have liked to have passed on with that inheritance for you. So everything's going to work out, I do feel, but that's what I have, guys. Thank you all for watching. I do appreciate it. Don't forget to subscribe as well as smashing that like button. It definitely helps out with my channel, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.